Hey guys, how y'all doing? Just thought I'd do a quick little pop-up. See, I haven't been live in a hot minute, so just thought I'd come over here and pop up just for a little bit before Juan comes on and just chit chat. A little bored. Hi, Michelle and Shirley, Cecilia, Diana. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. How are you doing? I've just been taking a little bit of a break for the past few days on the bod shirt. I've got some of it blocking. I've been doing stitch tutorials again. I figured out a Tunisian houndstooth. I did one of the old stitches. One of them is giving me problems. The math isn't like wanting to work out right, so I'm just I just put it away for right now on one of the old stitches so that way I could work on it and later when the frustration on that stitch because it was driving me nuts. I spent 7 hours. Like I was following the wording because I translated it pretty well. Had to have translated really well because one of them came out great. Just the math's not working up. I don't know if there's a typo, so I'm gonna have to fine tooth comb it and see if there's actually like a typo in there, and maybe figure it out. Michelle, no, I haven't posted the houndstooth. Let me look at my schedule when the houndstooth is. I have everything scheduled. I'm just that in the man. I'll move it. I'm gonna probably move it around because it's not scheduled to come out until the 7th of October. So I may move it around and have it come out at the end of this month. Yeah, I can move that around. Yeah, I'll move the. Let me write that down. Houndstooth. Move to 7/29. There we go. So there you go. Okay, let me get back to. Oh, I gotta get my mouse back. Let me get that screen closed down so I can pull this back up. 1 second. Wherever it's at. There it is. Okay. And I'm working on I don't know if you. It's kind of frustrating me, but granny stitch in Tunisian. So I had to put it off to the side too. It's I just gotta tweak it some, and then I'm gonna be working on a Tunisian Apache's Tears pattern. Have a lot going on. Hi, Christy. How are you doing? I want to thank you all just for showing up. Man, this is awesome. I didn't expect all this. 1 sec. Um, Hi, Ellen's Crochet. How are you? And Amber. Hey, sweetie. Shirley Bain. Working on a cardigan. Had to rip back 8 inches. Needed. Oh. And see, that's the thing with like when I'm doing this bod shirt, it's got to be perfect, right? Because it's her pattern. And everything is perfect. However, there may be just like because one of the stitches I'm using is a pearl. It's a knit pearl. Just because of the way the pearl rests, it just doesn't look right. And I don't catch it till I'm 12 rows up or 20 rows up. So I have to undo it all and restart again. Just because I need it to be, look really good. And hi, Heidi. How are you doing? And Yoli, hi. How are you? Thank you for coming. And Bertha. And Marianne. Hey, sweetie. And I want to thank Marianne again. This bag that you sent me in honor of my mom, It's been holding everything for the Lucky Brand. Everything for the bod shirt perfectly for me. And it's working out wonders. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have it sitting down here in a box. One of these, those boxes you put in those cubbies. That's what I have it sitting in, because I also have another project I might, when my elbow starts bugging me, I'll put the shirt away and I'll start working on that other project. It's a wrap, my own design, and it's going to be a different way of doing designs into Tunisian. And I think y'all are going to be really excited. I'll give you a hint on, I'm not going to give you a hint on the design, but I'm going to give you the hint on what the name is. I'll give you the name. The name is called Kronos Effect. If you know anything and you know who Kronos is, you can kind of guess what I'm going for. Hi, Don Aaron. How are you doing, sweetie? And hi, Sharon. But I mean, I've got a lot going. There's so many patterns that I have in my head especially with these wraps. Y'all are gonna be blown away when I start these wrap series, because it's gonna be a series. I've got wraps. One name I definitely am not gonna give away, because that'll give away what the wrap is. I've got ones that's gonna be called the Forever Dynasty, the Forbidden City, Abydos Rising, or no, Abydos Reborn, Camelot Rising, on the High Plains. There was a few others. I don't know where I put my list. It's here on my desk somewhere. My desk is a hot mess right now because I have different balls of yarn sitting all over it for my tutorials. It's here somewhere. But who knows? Let's see. Oh, thank you. This little time off has been really helping me get a lot done and getting a lot of things designed. Oh, another wrap name is going to be called All Roads Lead to Rome. And really cool way I'm doing it. But when I start putting those out, you're going to love them. I know y'all will. They just take a little while. Plus, I got the shirt. I'm about to start the sleeves. Hopefully today. I think I have 2 more tutorials I need to film. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta move the camera. 1, 2, 3 tutorials to film, and I'll be good for, I think, November, till November. Because my tutorials run out on the 2nd of September. Now I'm pushing them until November. So it gives me plenty of time to do more and not have to rush to do them again. But yeah, I love it. I love it. It's working. It's a project bag, and it's great for me, especially since I'm not a multitasker when it comes to projects. I'm trying to be, but I've always been the type that I got to get something. I work on one project and go with it, but we'll see how that works out. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing? Hey, Pebbles. How are you? But I had to incorporate a knitting technique to hold the top of the sleeve portions on holders and chaining the underside of the arms. Oh, I can see that. I can see that. So I know that after I finish this shirt, I'm going to work on one of my wraps. Then I am going to work on converting. I think I went ahead and decided on converting Bag of Days. What's it called? Grandpa's Closets cardigan. And then go with that. Let's see. But I've just been busy doing all that, and it's been getting like the creative, I don't want to say juices because that sounds gross, but yeah, the creative juices have been flowing, and my sketchbook's filling up, and I've my it's just, oh my gosh, the things that I have planned. It's just trying to get through this shirt first, because the shirt it is slow stitch. The next one I do, I'm not picking a slow stitch. Anything with a purl stitch in Tunisian is slow. That's just it. And so it's just, but I was sitting here, I was going to do my weekly vlog, and I was like, you know what? Actually, Panda mentioned it. He goes, you know what? Well, just go live. I contemplated it for a few minutes. I was like, okay, whatever. Let me go live. And yeah, so that's where we're here. Okay, so there's one thing I want to do since I'm not going to be on before the end of the month. Bingo. We'll see that. Oh my God, why is it going so slow? There we go. Let's see what. And Christy, I wanted to wish your mom well. I got some healing thoughts going your way for your mom. And thank you for also being here. I know you need to be, you should, but a lot of us are thinking about your mom. Man, I need to shave. So yeah, I'm not good at that type of stuff, so I'm sorry if it sounds weird, because it is weird for me. But yes, we are thinking about your mom. All right, let's see. Cecilia, Diana, Sherry R, and Carol Olson, and Dazzling Crochet Trinkets, Sandy. Yay! And my chat just shut down. Where did I go? Also, I know quite a few lives ago. Gosh, when was that? March? Heck, I don't remember now. Everything blends together. I mentioned I was going to do a Star Trek cardigan. I'm still going to be doing one that's based off of like the Picard series. At the end, when they had all the black leather ones and they had their color on it, I want to do something like that. I'm still trying to figure out the math on the butterfly shawl, because for some reason the math is there. It's just looking at it when I'm doing it, there's going to be a lot of increase and decreases, or a lot of increases to get it to where I want it to go, and then there's going to be decreases at the end, which is fine and dandy, but I don't want the thing to be riddled and misshapen because of the increases. So I'm trying to figure out a good way to do that. And then I have plans for using it's kind of like I don't know how you would describe it. There's two things. I want to say Panda describes it as a muumuu, but it's not. But yeah, it's like a dressing gown or something like that. And it's different, using different colors of doing it vertical. Is that vertical? Yeah, vertical. In the party yarn, different colors, but each block stripe, whatever you want to call it, will be a different stitch in Tunisian. I guess you could call it a muumuu. I don't know. I don't wear that stuff. And then there's, what was the other thing I just had in my head? Oh, I don't know what this is called, but it's like a shoulder wrap in a way. But the way it wraps and it comes together at one point of the shoulder, and it's like a solid piece. You wrap, I guess you put it over your head, and it sits on your shoulders and keeps your shoulders like warm. And it comes of. Let me look that up. I just saw that on my other screen, so I'm going to copy that real quick and do a quick Google search. A crafting, yeah, that's what I was thinking of with the party yarn, yes. But the one thing I'm looking at, it's like a wrap that wraps around your shoulders. It's nice and thick. It looks like what fancy women would wear. And the corners where the two pieces where they meet, they're at an angle. And I'm guessing a neck, one of those neck wrap thingies, like Shirley just said. Yes, maybe. And Christy, I'm gonna read this real quick, so I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, thank you for letting us know, and keep her in our thoughts. Okay, but yeah, I got that in my mind with two different types of tweed yarn where I wanted to do where they meet up on it. I want to do like a basket weave in the two different colors, so that way it a stole. Is that what they're called? Let me look. Oh, not well. You know, all it's showing me is stoles for is graduation things. But I guess you could say like kind of like there's a mink skull that I saw, but sort of like that. But yeah, it's a one big old piece, and but I have an idea for that with this two different. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh no! Yeah, with these two different tweed and make it, and then when they connect to each other, ooh, stay. When they connect to each other, I'm going to do a basket weave where it's the both colors because the back ish or the center ish is when they're going to change colors, and I want to the way I want it to change colors is I want it to do like a gradual change of colors. That way it's not so abrupt and you ain't got a line. You don't have a line there. I just want to make it really kind of gradual change to that color. Oh, geez, Cliff. Oh my goodness. Man. Hey, Zoila. Okay, Miss C. Thank you, Grandma. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know what they're really called. I don't want to say there's something and they're not. You know what I mean? So I really don't know. And hi, Brenda. How are you? I just don't want to say they're called something and they're not. I've seen a picture of one, and that's what kind of gave me the idea to do what I want to do. But I haven't been able to find that picture since. I, I wasn't able to watch Missy because I was sleeping. I didn't go to bed till 6 o'clock this morning because I was working on. Give me a second. I'll just give you a hint. I was working on figuring this out. So I was working on figuring that out. And I got it figured out. So it'll be a nice little tutorial. All right. Hey Jan, how are you doing, sweetie? I don't know if it's like a collar, but I'd say it'd be like this bit. You can't tell me holding my head. I'm a moron when I think about stuff like that. Um, I guess it's like a foot and a half, maybe foot and a half wide, and it's like those furry things that the fancy women would wear, but they connect together at one side, and the point sits here on the arm, and it's just I don't know, like a medieval thing that they would wear. I almost said some words and I didn't mean to. Sorry. um, let's see. Man, I'll look up that. I'll look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here in art, just so I can have the name ready to go when I get off. I can look at it. I felt sorry for the doctor. She was ripping him a new one. When I got to the hospital the other day, she told him her BP was high because he did. And sometimes that can be an issue. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I know that does. And Marianne, I just pulled it up too, so I can look at it after. And for Cliff, I need to play this. And then I know we had a member, and I'll play that here in just Christy. Thank you, sweetie. Let me play that now. Where is it? It's funny, I can hear the delay because Panda's in the living room watching, and I can hear the delay. Wow. And yeah, so I'm a Big Twist junkie. You know this. You've seen my stash. You know it's 99% Big Twist, except for all the big boxes that I got. Big box from Premier and the big box from Hirschner's, which I'm getting some ideas on those stuff too. Because like for me, I don't buy. I do sometimes buy yarn for specific projects, but most of the time, whenever I see something, I grab it because it's pretty. Or like when Joanne sends me stuff, it'll sit there just like the bamboo will sit there for a while until it tells me what it wants to be. It sounds weird, but yes, that's how I do it. I don't know why. Let me look up baklava. I don't think it's a bak. Oh my goodness, I cannot spell. No, not a baklava. That's for sure. Let's see. But I'll figure it out what it's called and when I do the tutorial on it. Because it's not going to take long. The part that's going to take me the longest is just making it. And getting to it. Being able to get to it. Because I just don't know. Like, I don't know how people can do multiple projects have whips going. I tried it. But I was wanting to bite my fingernails off. I couldn't do it. Yeah. Connected around. But, hey, Little Treasures by Nancy. Hey. I have Crochet Stole. It's sort of like that. But it's going to be a full connecting piece. But very close to a stole, I guess you could say. But hey, Nancy. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Angie. How are you doing? Kind of Victorian-ish. Yeah. I mean, I would love to do it in fuzzy yarn, or like not fuzzy yarn. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't touch that stuff with my life. What's that stuff? Like the fur yarn that Bod uses. I would love to do it in that, but I could just see that being miserable in Tunisian. Like very miserable. Hey, Quilty. How are you doing? Jed, Trouble, Bingo, and Bingo was his name, oh. But, hi Lydia, how are you? Thank you for coming. It was funny, Mom had some good zingers, awesome. Hey, at least you know she's still there, When they got that quip, ooh, man. Hey Steve, how are you doing? Well, hello Gloria, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I just wanted to do a little pop-up and just chit-chat for a little bit. Hey, Shay, how are you? Oh, some bubble gum. I have to chew gum. If I don't, I get... Like, anybody can tell you who does lives, it is nerve-wracking. And each one of us have a different way of dealing with it. For me, it's chewing gum while I'm on a live. For some people, it's the fidgeting. It's also fidgeting for me too. My legs over here shaking. But there's also an adrenaline rush with it, if that makes sense. It's nerve-wracking and there's an adrenaline rush. For those that sit behind the screen but have it blacked out like this and they talk, oh, I can that's like easy. But when you do that, that's where it changes. So, yeah. Um, I I wish I knew. The best person who would know is Infinitely Zero Nessa, but I know she's on call this weekend. Ever since Friday, when that mass IT issue happened, she's been busting her rear end off, so she's been on call all weekend. But Infinitely Zero Nessa pretty much knows all the codes to all the companies that are going on right now. I know the codes that are going on with Joann's because I get the email monthly what codes they're going to be coming out with, and that's all I know. I haven't made anything out of the puzzle yarn, but that's what we were talking about. The puzzle yarn, because I'll show you here just one second, Sharon. Oh, okay, where is it? Where, oh, where, oh, where can you be? You're in the box somewhere. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, Sharon, this is the one that you sent me, right? And you sent me 4 of these. This is the what is it called? Kickball, I believe. Oh my gosh, that glare. Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube. Okay, I was trying to find a little bit more because I needed something. Because I know we originally talked that I thought a sweater or a sweater vest with that. So, but it kept just like saying no, not a sweater vest, not a sweater vest, a cardigan. And I'm like, I needed more. Can't find it. It's a discontinued. However, I can mix. This is what I did. Somebody sent me, and it's as close as possible to it. Yes, kickball's a little bit, or Rubik's Cube is a little bit darker, but I can work the two together, and you won't notice it. That would help, wouldn't it? So the white one, this is the one you sent me, and this is the one somebody else sent me, and that's 8 total skeins. That's enough to do the cardigan that I have in my mind now. So it's a very, 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 very close match. You won't even notice it when they're worked up together. You won't. So yeah, whoever got me that premiere knew what I was wanting. Because I was looking all over for Rubik's Cube, even on eBay, just to try to find some more of it. And man, I couldn't find it no more. And then I did some research, and it was like, it's discontinued. And I'm like, darn it. So I kept trying to find it. So, did I just see somebody I haven't seen in forever? Oh my goodness, Nancy. Too old to care. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Morcom Andy, how are you? And there's Tank. Hi, Tank, how are you? Let's see. Okay. I know I saw her name. I gotta keep going. Make sure I don't skip anybody, though. Oh, thank you, Crochet with Diane. Thank you. And Brenda Smith, hi, how are you? Let's see. Have a good day, Nancy. Thank you for being here. Hey. Oh, Don. I was actually at Hirschner's warehouse and I didn't buy any yarn. Oh, wow. I would like to, like, I want to stroll through their store, but what I would really like to do is stroll through somebody else's warehouse. Big twist. Joann's. See the yarn that they haven't even put out. That's not going to come out for another year or two. Because you know it's there. And I did see Nancy. 202 Care. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you forever. And hi, Leslie. How are you? But there's, and then there's an idea with that Premier Gradient. Cause I got 5 of orange. Somebody sent me 5 orange, 5 blue, and I forgot the other color. Red. I don't know if y'all remember back in the 80s, or not 80s, 90s. We used to have these, like, they were faux silk shirts that would start out at the bottom as a solid color, and then they start fading. As they went up, they started fading to like white or lighter. And it was like that all the way around. That's the idea I have for those. I don't know if that's stupid or not, but that's the idea that's popping in my head for those. I don't know yet. I went there and the mood didn't strike me. How weird is that? Oh, wow. Let's see. If I could just ask my hubby, if I could order yarn. He said, I don't care. Can I concentrate on my game? Hey, Chris, how are you? Wow, you got it going there. Get him distracted. All right. Ooh, I'm caught up. But yeah, there's just a lot that I want to do. And I want to use some dark colors, but those are so hard to show up on camera. There's also some shawls I have planned because I have that. Somebody sent me the retro Afghan yarn from Hirschner's, and I thought that would look really cool in a retro style shawl. There's, oh my gosh, I got my list is huge. It's huge, and I just don't know if I got for my item make stuff. You know, they're gonna be quick and easy ones, but flowers. If somebody, yeah, I forgot who it was, asked me if I'm gonna do Tunisian flowers. Yes, it's on my list. Hi, Regina. Hi, Arrow. Hey, Sandy. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you all for being here. There's just a lot. Socks. I want to find the perfect yarn for that though. That 'cause some of these sock colors, or many of them, they're just not going to show up well on camera. So I need to find the right one. Plus, I'm looking for, oh my goodness, a good. I don't know. A good. I want to say because I gotta find this stuff first. It's good, don't glow in the dark yarn. I need it to be able to be blue and then glow in the dark, whatever color it glows in the dark. I don't care about that, but I need it to be blue, and then I can base the rest of the type of yarn that I want to use for the shirt off of that glow in the dark. So I'm trying to figure which one to use. I haven't used Christy, I haven't used the bamboo from Premier. I've been using the bamboo from Lucky Brand. So that's the only thing I can tell you. I got the first run of it, so I did have a problem with one skein or cake or whatever you want to call it. being splitty. I could do sure, but it was being splitty. Sorry, I was getting sidetracked. But after that, I didn't have any issues. And surely it's going to be cotton or acrylic. That's about the only two that I can use. Hey Shell, how are you doing? Thank you for being here, sweetie. But I want to that glow in the dark because I have a really cool shirt in mind. But I need it to be pretty much any shade of blue will actually kind of work. Well, more of an aqua blue before it glows in the dark. I don't care what color it goes to because they're all going to glow in the dark, that neon, whatever, that one color. So I need that, and then once I find a good one, then I can base the rest of the shirt off of the size of that yarn. But I want to find a good one. I don't want to use the line brand stuff that stuff was, no. I've touched it. No, I'm not working with that mess. Plus, you're getting that much and you're paying almost $10 for it. No. I'd rather just open up a glow stick and just throw it on the yarn and hopefully that sticks. Huh. Yeah. I'm starting to like Lucky Brand. It's grown on me. It's my preferred weight is 4. But the Lucky Brand, it's a 3. But it's very slick. I haven't used the Stanley cake yet because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to make with it. Just like this Cotton Kings Sultan that Michi sent me. I still haven't decided what I want to make with that, but I am using one that Michi sent me a long time ago. It's tied up in a forever project is what I'm calling it. It's Twister. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm turning that into a lightweight infinity scarf. Let's see. Oh, my comments. Oh, it's a shirt that Shell, it's a shirt that I'm trying to have in my head that I want to make, but I need a certain glow in the dark. And I remember a couple months ago, somebody told me, they were in my live and they told me a good company, and I swore I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't. For a good glow in the dark yarn that's not Lion Brand and doesn't suck. Isn't rough. Okay, I gotta see what happened. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, it's really, really, really rough, and I'm not a fan of it. And well, you got one that's rough and it's round, yes, but it's just I'm not a fan of it. And then you got one that's like it's flat like a shoelace. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, come on now. Hey Nisi, how are you? Jan, Lucky Brand is a Joann's exclusive, and it makes focus, you son of a gun. Yeah, well, it makes this, it's bamboo, and it has a lot of colors. I don't know why it wouldn't run the focus. Let's see. See, Alizé has discontinued their bamboo and bamboo fine, so can't find any similar to those 3 and 2 weights. Now, I wish you were over here because you could get the bamboo, the Lucky Brand. I mean, some people like Trubu or what is it called? Chobu? I've never used those, but this is the first time. Well, besides working with the yarn Don Aaron, because it's a cotton bamboo blend. That was the first time messing with bamboo, and then this is the first time messing with 100% bamboo, and I'm enjoying it. I just don't. I'm not enjoying a 3 weight because my preferred is 4. I love 4. So, I don't know. I didn't even think about asking. I thought that would require chemicals that she just doesn't need to be around because, she's kind of sensitive to some stuff, and I don't think she should be around some of those chemicals, especially if they're going to be glow in the dark chemicals. What do you do with all your makes? I think that's where I'm at. What do I might do going? I have plans about my makes that I'm not ready to disclose yet. That may be disclosed on the members live I'm having tomorrow. Maybe. Not 100% positive on that yet. Hi, Mara. How are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I just decided to do a pop up before Juan. Well, Panda mentioned, hey, because I was going to do my weekly vlog. I was going to sit here, record it, and throw it up because I don't edit it unless I have to edit out like a cough or because I've got people commenting, oh, you cough too much, or because I have always constant sinus issues, or you sniffle too much, whatever. So I edit those out. But most of the time on my weekly vlogs, I don't edit. I just put my beginner on it, or my opener, my ender, throw it up. Now my tutorials, but better believe, my stitch tutorial, on my tutorials, I do edit. I was in the Navy for many years. Yeah, you want me to edit. If I want to keep a channel, I want to edit. Well, you could donate to either charities or like what with that my dad's been doing with my mother's clothes. He's donated. He's taking his time, which is great, but he's been donating them to a domestic abuse violence center, which is what she would have wanted. Saw some off-brand aqua glow in the dark. Nice. I just don't remember who told me and what live it was in, and otherwise I could go back and I'm not gonna go through all my lives and look at the chat because my gosh, that would take forever, wouldn't it? Yeah. Shepji, however y'all say that, glow. Okay, I'll look into that one too. Let's see. Oh, Nisi. Yay, got to play something for you. No, it was some other name that I've never heard of before. I don't remember. Let's see. How I'm doing great. What do you mean on Amazon? No email? MDL? I don't know what you mean. Hi, Don Ray and Paula. How are y'all? I know you know about those Navy mounts. Well, me and Panda were in the Navy for years, and yeah, that's one thing. That and wearing the white T-shirt under everything stuck. Hi, Lenny and Kyle Anderson. Can you please show me the cup where you drink it from? It looks massive, and I need one. I suppose they have them. No, they. This is a local brand convenience store cup that they have, and yeah, that's what I just put a lot of ice in there and some water and call it a day. I don't the ice will keep it cold, and hey, you know. Yes, I was glad he chose that route. Let's see. Hi, Darcia. How are you? Love the beat. Yeah, I'll get the. It's not a warning, just a notification. Hey, now that we examined your live, you got a spot profit split or share whatever with them. I don't care. I'm not doing this for the money anyway. Summer tips. I'm gonna look that up. Who's okay? Yeah, there are a lot that are on Amazon, but it's like I don't know heads or tails. There was somebody who mentioned it. I looked at the website. I just don't remember when, and they looked really good. They were a little bit pricey, but that tells me it's good, or at least there's a possibility of it being good. Christy, yes, we met almost 23 years ago. Yes, in the military. All right, Diane, you have a good day. I know it's almost time for Juan to start too. Glow yarn on. Okay. Oh, my email is in my about section. Do I have it here? Oh my goodness, I don't. A banner. There you go. You can email it there. We'll leave that going for a minute. But yeah, this isn't. There's no giveaway. Just so you know. I just wanted to get my email so she could have my email. Let me edit that so that way then nobody. There. Save. Okay, there we go. No. I am doing great. Pretty guys. Crochet in agreement. I don't know. I haven't reached out to any of the dyers because of the reason that I'm pretty sure that the glow in the dark chemical is a pretty harsh chemical, and I don't want to expose people that if it can be done in a factory and let less people at risk than people I like to watch, that's a different story. But not the people I want to watch. I don't want to put them at risk. All right, Shell, you be safe and have fun. Go into lurk and watch finish somebody. Okay, well, I'm just about done here anyway because it's about that time. Well, hello, Richard. Hey, how are you doing, y'all? If you're into diamond painting, this is the man. This man is, oh my gosh. Like, he's the diamond painting king, in my opinion. Like, this guy, woo, oh my goodness. Wow. But, I don't know. I just think it would be a harsh chemical, so I don't want to expose my friends and people that I follow on YouTube if they don't have to. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Go to channel. Bingo. I got it coming. And there y'all go. Y'all need to go check him out. Like, seriously, it's awesome. The stuff that he finds too, the stuff that he finds. Like, I've never seen paintings the way the ones that he's found. Keep stitching, not bitten. Oh, I see the missing letters now over here on StreamYard. Yes, yes. I should have added that, but yes. Well, hello, Grandma. Welcome back. But as I said, I don't know if you were gone. I wasn't able to make it to your live this morning because I was sleeping. I stayed up until 6 o'clock working on stuff and worked on a. Oh my goodness! Doesn't stay on my desk. A houndstooth Tunisian pattern. I'm drinking water Just water in a big cup that has a lot of ice. And that's all. But yeah, and I've worked on some of the, like, there's an old one. Let me turn my camera, because 1 second. Okay, so y'all remember Missy sent me a book that had a bunch of old patterns in it. Well, I found one. I was able to actually work up one, like I said earlier. I was able to work up one. The other one is giving me issues. I think there's a typo somewhere, and so I need to go through and make sure. But one I worked up, and I was actually able to trace that stitch to 1890. It was publicized in a London newspaper in July of 1890. The stitch, that's the stitch. And I will have the tutorial coming out probably at the beginning of August for it. So it will be there. You see the word danger in the orange? But this one was a very easy pattern. It's an Afghan knot is what it's called. However, it's nothing like the Tunisian knot, which I did a tutorial on that, which will come out the following week after this one does. So that way you can compare the two yourselves. Totally different. They're very different. The houndstooth, yes, it is very beginner friendly. Very beginner friendly. I actually finished it recording it at 6 o'clock this morning. And that's when I went to bed. And then Richard, hey Shazam, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Let's see, in the hound to, let's see, just blown away that all those stitches you do are all Tunisian. Oh, just wait, there's more. I've got on my list now is up to 338 stitches that I have. So there's that. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. I want to thank you all for being here and watching me. I didn't really feel like doing a weekly vlog video, and Panda was just like, hey, you know, do it live. Okay. All right. Well, you have a good one, Richard, okay? Thank you for being here. It was great seeing you, man. But y'all have a great day. Hey, Jennifer and Miguel. Have a great rest of your, what is it, Sunday? Sunday. And I will see y'all on the YouTube streets. And remember, folks, keep stitching.